The Early Childhood Education Centers aim to form and strengthen a collaborative partnership between staff, families, and children from different cultural groups and family contexts. The Quality Area 6, collaborative partnerships with families and communities, encourage the progress of collaborative partnerships with families and communities. These relationships are important to accomplishing quality outcomes for children and need active communication, consultation, and collaboration. Partnerships involve establishing a sense of community where both children and families know that they belong and make a valuable contribution. Today, we will be discussing different services that aim to strengthen their collaborative partnerships between children, families, and communities. Partnerships can help families and staff feel comfortable about approaching each other and relying on one another for support.
The National Quality Framework and EYLF framework asks educators to encourage families' input into their educational program to form respectful, supportive relationships with families. This way, families feel that they are part of an education centre and that their input is valuable, which will have a positive impact in their child's life. According to the National Quality Standard Professional Learning Program Standard 6.1, the best experiences for children happen when there is a strong relationship between you and the child's family that is evident in your daily practice. Ways of establishing and strengthening partnerships can include building a sense of welcome and respect and offering a wide variety of ways for families to be involved in and contribute to service and develop strong connections with other organisations. The following services are ones that strengthen collaborative partnerships, support families and their cultural backgrounds, and are available to our diverse community.
Westmead Hospital is located in the Western Sydney metropolitan area, being the closest hospital to the suburb of Parramatta, serving one of the largest growing population areas in New South Wales. The hospital was established in 1978 and includes many services such as a dental school, a unit for emotionally disturbed children, the Red Bank House, acute intervention medicine, aged care, neurology, rehabilitation, allied health, brain injury, cardiac, chronic care, radiology, pathology, 24-hour emergency department, surgery, intensive care service, neonatal intensive care service, mental health, transplant surgery, and outpatient services. Westmead Hospital strives to aim for every single patient to receive the best care possible every single time. In regards to accessibility, Westmead Hospital has an emergency department which patients are able to access 24 hours a day. The hospital has been made to be completely and easily accessible for all individuals with the inclusion of disabled parking, which is available on site. Families can become involved by volunteering at the hospital, where they can assist in providing much needed care and support to patients. Volunteers lighten up the days of the patients in the hospitals of the Western Sydney Local Health District by completing numerous tasks and providing support to patients, clients, and members of the community, as well as by fundraising for special equipment purchases. Westmead Hospital has involved culture into their health service through the incorporation of a hospital chapel as well as an Islamic prayer area. The chapel is located on the second level of the hospital and is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where a non-denominational Christian worship service, a mass, and Islamic prayers are offered weekly, as well as a non-denominational prayer service which is conducted twice a day on weekdays. Furthermore, the sacrament of the Eucharist is given to Catholic patients every Sunday. Accommodation is available at the hospital's Casuarina Lodge, providing short-term accommodation for the patients being admitted into Westmead Hospital, which is also available for their families. Westmead Hospital's infection prevention and control is implemented for the protection of the patients, staff, visitors, and the community in order to prevent health care associated infections and infectious diseases. Their policy involves being able to identify and eliminate risks, modify or changing procedures, protocols, and work practices, monitor health care workers and patient compliance with infection control procedures, and provide information or education and training to patients and health care workers.
The Parramatta Riverside Walk is the Aboriginal cultural heritage of the Parramatta City, which exists as the remembered experiences of the local Aboriginal community and the direct traditional owners. The walk tells the rich history of the region and its people from an Aboriginal perspective through its paintings on the pathway. The Riverside Walk is a park that is open for the visitors on a 24/7 basis. The area is easily accessible by road, rail and ferry to all people including those in wheelchairs, but access is limited from the Lennox Bridge to the end of the walk. Overlooking the Parramatta River, the Parramatta Heritage and Visitor Information Centre provides visitor information and great exhibitions that tell the story of Parramatta's rich Indigenous, colonial and multicultural heritage through a combination of artefacts, art, archaeology and multimedia interactivities. The address of the Riverside Walk is at 346A Church Street, Parramatta. The cost is free and wheelchair access is available at no cost. The place welcomes every culture and the Parramatta City usually holds celebrations and promotes the Aboriginal experiences and also has incorporated them into wider cultural activities and events. Examples of events include school holiday programs and activities such as hiring boats and paddle boats at a low cost. Arts and crafts activities are also provided for the children. Along the riverside, there is a theatre which showcases around 700 performances, events and programs every year which cater for broad audiences. Once again, the staff operating in the Heritage and Visitor Information Centre is able to assist anyone with any questions and inquiries in regard to the Riverside Walk. If unable to reach to the centre, they can be easily contacted on 8839 3399. Strategies. For access opportunities, construction on the Lennox Bridge will provide continuous off-road access as it will enable pedestrians to have unimpeded access without having to navigate narrow stairs and cross busy streets of Parramatta. For the socio-economic constraints, free activities provided during the school holidays. For the cultural barriers, for language and understanding, Parramatta has made signs easier to give correct directions for people who don't understand English. For example, signs pointing to the left, simply letting people know that they have to turn left in order to get to the park.
The Community Migrant Resource Centre can be visited by children and families at the Parramatta or Eastwood office via phone, email or direct contact. Available programs supporting cultural backgrounds. There are many staff employed who have different cultural backgrounds who can offer further support for migrants that have limited English language skills. This service provides the opportunity for parenting and family well-being through the advice and counselling for migrant families on how to improve their lives in a new country. Programs include settlement advice, information and referral services, community development activities to enhance the capacity of communities to participate in the broader Australian society, information and training sessions for migrants to increase their knowledge and understanding of services and thus increasing access to services, networking with local and regional services to improve access, equity and participation. Support for family and well-being. Their services include advice about housing, employment, education, health, domestic violence, immigration, refugee and aged care. They also provide material assistance to residents in Parramatta local government area through the Emergency Relief Program. Why is it important for families to be involved in the service activity? The involvement of migrant families in this service is paramount to the parenting and well-being. This service is a valuable resource and will support migrant families to reach out to appropriate organisations in order to better their lives for them and their children as residents in a new country.
Counselling service, life supports. Life support is a counselling service that advocates positive changes in one's life. The mission of life supports is to provide community members with high quality individual and relationship and family counselling. Life supports at Parramatta allows for appointments to be made between the hours of 9:30am to 6pm throughout the week. However, to cater to people's needs, Life Support offers flexible appointments that could be made out of hours. For appointments and inquiries, there is a phone number that can be contacted between 8am to 8pm Monday to Friday and 9:30am to 5:30pm Saturday and Sunday. Programs supporting cultural backgrounds. There are various counselling services offered in Parramatta Life Supports, including anger management, anxiety and depression, child and adolescent counseling, family counseling, general counseling, grief counseling, marriage and relationship parenting counseling, sexual abuse counseling, and sexuality counseling. These counseling services apply to all cultural backgrounds, and the counselors and psychologists attend to all cultural needs. Life Supports provides parenting and family counseling sessions. Through these services, it allows the whole family to be involved instead on individual counseling services. Support for parent and family well-being. Life Supports provides families with the opportunity to attend family counseling sessions. Attending these sessions allows families to better understand each other's perspective, in turn building positive relationships contributing to a healthy family well-being. Life Supports also provides parenting counseling sessions for parents to attend alone or to bring their children along. These sessions allow parents to develop a greater understanding of child or teenager development and effective ways to work through issues. Resolving these issues and having a better understanding of their child's development allows parents to form closer bonds with their children. Strategy for access and socio-economic constraints. Provide a helpline where people of the community can call a counseling sessions over the phone instead of going to the service for appointments. Using this strategy, it would also be more affordable for families, as they do not have to pay for a counseling fee. Cultural. Parramatta Life Supports offers one psychologist. It would be an ideal strategy to provide maybe more multicultural psychologists or counselors in the area to help break down cultural barriers.
The nature of the service. Fitness First Association is a leading gym which aims to improve the health of all Australians by highlighting the importance of a fit and healthy lifestyle. Fitness First recognises the importance of improving Australia's overall welfare. Accessibility of the service. Fitness First is open 7 days a week, from Monday to Thursday 6am to 10pm, Friday 6am to 7pm, and Saturday and Sunday 6am to 6pm. Fitness First prices are more affordable and their terms more flexible, such as the pay-as-you-go system, which allows the gym to welcome lower socio-economic classes. All Fitness First stores have disabled access, including ramps and safe equipment for individuals with mobility issues. Available programs supporting cultural backgrounds. Fitness First has facilities such as Fitness First for Kids and Fitness First for Teens, which hold programs such as swim school and exercise classes for young children. Even though Fitness First does not target specific programs for specific cultural backgrounds, the association does not discriminate, therefore all cultures are welcome. Opportunities for family involvement. To join, you must be 14. Members under 16 will need to be supervised, and all members under 18 will need to be signed by a legal guardian. Parents are welcome at the Fitness First for Kids and Teen facilities and can use this opportunity to get a workout of their own and model a good, active lifestyle to their children. Support for parenting and family well-being. Fitness First has a strong sector to support family and parenting well-being. There are many staff employed from different cultural backgrounds to help those whose second language may not be English. You can also contact the club on 1300 55 7799 or fill out an online contact form. On the website, you can learn about the importance of regular exercise, healthy eating, and overcoming weight loss. And you can also find out more from the experts. Access strategy could include incorporating machines for those with mobility issues, and a socio-economic barrier strategy could be including family deals for those from a lower socio-economic barrier, such as sign up one adult and get a child for free. Socioeconomic constraints refers to the level of wealth a family has. Parramatta socioeconomic status is one of the working class community. Belonging to a working class community titles the majority of the community as a blue collar or working for business. According to 2011 statistics, 35% of individuals in Parramatta are couples with children. The median weekly household income is $1,288, and 40% of individuals in Parramatta are from a non-English speaking background. Parramatta, the top 5 ancestries nominated were Australian, Korean, Chinese, Lebanese, and Indian. With 41.1% of individuals having English as their second language, this creates a cultural barrier through struggles of communication due to limited understanding of the English language and values of Australia. The services discussed previously provide support to families with different cultural backgrounds through having people interpret for families, and government institutes provide contact details for interpretation services. Family makeup of overseas migrants and Indigenous people often have a tradition of living with extended family members, having a significant impact on household size. Nuclear families make up 53.6%, with single parents making up 9.3%. The importance of services accommodating families of various makeup is paramount so that they can accommodate each of the family stages of overall life experiences. The services we have discussed help family makeup by providing children groups such as the Fitness First Kids program.